let's do this. But I'm super excited to have you guys on this call. We're going to be sharing a little bit of our stories first, and then we're going to, share with you guys what is it exactly that we do. I'm sure you've been invited on this call and you're wondering, like, do they actually make money online? What is it exactly that they do? And let's be honest, there's so many different options of making money online right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The thing is that a lot of these options are very short term. They're not long term, is how I feel. And I will be honest, when I first came into, this opportunity, I didn't see it for the long term, but I really hope that you guys can be open to seeing what this company and this opportunity can provide for you guys as well. There is a crazy world out there. Inflation is crazy high right now. And I truly, truly believe that this company, these products are going to be the perfect way to help you get by in the meantime. And then hopefully in the future, you guys can really realize what you can do with this company. It can be the vehicle for you guys to open that dream clothing line that you've always wanted to launch, to open your dream restaurant, boutique, to maybe even buy your mother her dream car, your parents their dream house, whatever it is that you want to, you can totally achieve with this business. And it's honestly one of my absolute favorite things, because when I came into this business, I was very like I what's the right word that I'm gonna say? Like I was very like close-minded. I always thought to myself, like, if I can just do like, I don't know, the minimal, like I didn't really realize that there was so much potential out there. And then by connecting to this community, connecting to this company, is I started slowly realizing that there is so much opportunity out there. There's so many people out there who are actually daring to dream big and go for things that they never thought was possible, right? And that's what we do here. We hold you to your highest standards. We challenge you. We help you overcome obstacles that you never thought were possible. And that's the beauty of it, right? Nothing grows in your comfort zone. So really quickly about me, my name is Angela. I am, don't mind my raspy voice. I'm like getting over a sickness, but I've been in this business for actually just made 5 years in this business, which is crazy to think for me that I'm doing this for 5 years now. I never joined to be this in the long run. I honestly started this business when I was pregnant with my third child. I was a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, completely solely reliant of my husband. While I completely, absolutely loved being a stay-at-home mom, I found myself in this world where you kind of call it, like, I guess, Google Gaga, right? I started losing myself in all things motherhood. And it's really crazy because everything was for my children, for my children, for my children. But then it's like, what about me? Right. And I knew that at some point, my days in motherhood were basically going to come to an end, meaning that I was going to have to go back to the corporate world. And quite frankly, I was excited, but there was a huge part of me that was still freaking out. How can I go back into corporate when I dropped out of college and I dropped out of what was going to be my dream career on paper just to raise a family? I'm going to be 30 something years old with an entry level position job. I have no degree to my name. And again, I've adopted to a lifestyle of time freedom for the past 7 years. I can't even begin to imagine having to go somewhere and work for someone else after just being this present mom all the time. Like I felt like that was going to hurt me. So I figured, let me try and explore my options. And I did a lot of homework. I tried exploring. I actually tried going back to school. And kudos to all those moms out there who are doing school and raising children at the same time. It is not easy at all whatsoever. I tried looking for work from home jobs, but a lot of them required either to have a super professional background. Here I am with like, I don't even know what in my background, right? They required for you to have a specific amount of hours, right? They required you to have a quiet background. Like I can't control whether my toddler then was going to nap 30 minutes or whether my toddler was going to nap 2 hours, right? So for me, that wasn't feasible. I needed something that I can incorporate into my daily life. And that's when this business, landed on my lap. But the crazy thing is that I was just looking for something that I can buy myself an extra pair of sneakers, because like I mentioned, I was completely reliant on my dependable of my husband asking for money. And eventually it led to financial arguments. And it was really pretty crazy because I knew I loved my husband, but we lost ourselves within all these financial arguments. And it just, we ended up in this like rat race, right? In this cycle where it's just like every single day I ended up looking the same. So I was like, you know what? Let me see where this can take me. All I had to do was wash my hair and wash my face. I didn't have to change my lifestyle. So I figured, why not? The crazy part is that 4 years into this business, well, 2 years in, wait, 4 years into this business, I made my first $1 million in commission. What I felt, I would always joke around and I will tell people, I'm a single mom. I just use my husband's bank account. And while some people may laugh at that and find it funny, I was dying, guys. Like I wasn't dying, but I was just like, I was in a really tough spot because by the time I woke up, my husband was already out working. By the time my children were sleeping, dinner was done, dishes were clean, my husband still wasn't home. For me, that wasn't the family happily ever after that I ever imagined for us. So thankfully, next thanks to this business, I've been able to bring my husband home. Now he's home at 5 p.m. Now he's home on the weekends, right? I get to gift him a luxury vehicle. So because of this business, I do earn a monthly car bonus. And my husband drives it around. That's like my way of saying thank you for taking care of us. I love my minivan. I am a mom of three, and the minivan works for me, and I'm proud of my minivan, right? So I want you guys to think about, what does success look like to you? And success for me, while money isn't everything, but it can definitely give you a lot of options. And for me, the options were bringing my husband home. The options for me were continue to be home today. I am a room mom. I am super present in my children's life. And for me, that means the world, like absolutely the world. My son has behavioral problems, so I have to constantly be on top of school, picking him up from school, going to different therapies and things like that, doctor's appointments. So that for us has been a huge blessing that I never thought that I would need with this business, right? So be open to possibilities, and the fact that I get to take this everywhere with me. I remember being a mom and being like I have no friends. Like I was like, my phone would ring and I'll be super excited, but it was only two people. It was my husband, actually three, my husband, my sister, and my mother. Nobody else called me. And because of this business, my circle of friends has grown literally into 1,000. I can call every single one of the people here. Like I know I can depend on them. I know that I can call them, and I know that they're always going to pick me up no matter what. And now my children have had friendships of kids that they've grown with in this business, right? We take trips together and all these things, and it's so amazing just to have a family, right? In this what we call quote unquote job, right? So that's a little bit about me and my story, and I'm gonna hand it over to Glenda.
Thank you, Angie. I always love hearing your story, because I'm sure that, a lot of moms can really relate. I am a new mom, and I totally get it where you're just home all day and you kind of do lose yourself. So having this, it just makes me feel really good, right? Like you said, we are a family, and I feel like having that community of people that is always like encouraging you and motivating you is so important. And that's something that I never knew I needed, because I'm like, I have a lot of friends, I don't need more friends, right? But the community that we have here is just so special. People that really push you to be the best. So a little bit about me. I'm Glenda. My story is completely different from Angie's, and that's what I love, that everybody here has a different background, but we all want very, very similar things. So I am the corporate girl, right? I worked in corporate for like 5 years. I was helping people find job opportunities. So I was like a recruiter, basically in HR. And I really liked my job for a long time. I loved what I was doing, helping people find better job opportunities, helping them make more money, right? It's kind of similar to what I do here, but in the corporate world. And I liked it for a long time until I didn't. I don't know if any of you guys can relate, if any of you work in the corporate world like I did, but you pretty much, like, I worked on salary. So that means that I was working 60 hours a week. Okay. I was stuck in traffic 2 hours every single day. Like I was miserable. I was really miserable. Like I was hating my life every day going to work. On Sundays, I would get like that anxiety of having to going to work on Mondays. I had very, very little time off, like PTO. And I always wondered, like, how do moms do it, right? How are they going to, I don't know, take care of their kids and go to doctor's appointments and travel and do all the things with only 40 hours of a year, right? Which is 1 week of personal time off. And now that I'm a mom, I can't even imagine that. So it was just all these things were like kind of accumulating, and I was already not happy. And I was close to making 6 figures at my corporate job. So it's not like I wasn't making the money, right? I started seeing people online just posting about making this income from your phone, just by switching your beauty routine or your products. And I was really curious, but I said no to this so many times, right? Because of my ego. I was like, I would never do that. That's not me. On top of that, I was a corporate girl. I'm not an influencer. Not on social media. I don't even know how to use my computer. So I'm not going to know how to create content or do any of that stuff that they do. And I just couldn't picture myself doing it. Right. But I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. And then until one day, one of my friends, I saw her on social media posting about working from home. And that really caught my attention because, like I said, I was stuck in an office 60 hours a week in order to make my paycheck. So it wasn't like I had any type of time freedom whatsoever. It was either be in the office and make money or don't make money at all. And I had very little time off, like I told you guys. So a long story short, I messaged her. I got on a call just like this. And once I really learned and educated myself more about the business, I was like, you know what? I really have nothing to lose. Like, if I join and I don't think it works for me, then there was that 30-day money back guarantee. I'm like, I'll just go back to, doing what I was doing, like nothing ever happened. Or I could really make something out of this and possibly change my circumstance. So I went all in. Once I started, you get introduced to the chats, you get introduced to this community that we keep talking about. Everybody was so welcoming. I had like 100 girls telling me like, welcome Glenda to the team. And I'm like, why is everybody here so nice? I was almost weirded out. But that's the type of like community that we have here. You're never alone. I know that I was skeptical to join this business because I thought, seemed like too good to be true. And also, if I'm being completely honest, I never used clean beauty products, right? I didn't even know what clean beauty products were. And Angie's going to talk a little bit more about that now. But like I said, I decided to go for it. And now I've been in the business for 4 years. I've had a lot of success. I was able to retire from my corporate job. So I left that behind once I surpassed my income, which didn't take me long. And I mean, I've just been able to accomplish so much. I also have the car, just like Angie does, right? I've been able to have no car payment for over 3 years. I got the sedan first, and I've upgraded to my mommy car, which is an SUV. And I mean, I've gone on numerous trips, just like Angie has, and they're all paid for by the company because of our hard work. So that's a little bit about me. We're going to share about the company and how the business actually works.
Love that. I'm so happy to hear your story too, because it is super inspiring to see so many people like, and the crazy part is that you started this on the side of, doing your corporate already, because I have so many people always asking like, does it have to be something full-time? No, guys, like this is something that you incorporate into your daily lifestyle. There's so many people, moms, corporate, waitresses, business owners, dentists. I literally have a dentist on the team, right? We have doctors, lawyers, so many different people in different walks, paths of life, incorporating this into their daily lifestyle. And then eventually maybe when they match their current income or just whatever it is, especially now, like there's so many people suffering in silence, living paycheck to paycheck because of the inflation that's going on right now. So just think about, what can an extra 200 or 500 extra dollars do for me? Do I have an emergency fund at the moment, right? Do I have those, like, think about it, like a tire pops, do you have immediately at least $700 to $1,000 extra aside from what you're earning every single time? Like, wouldn't it be nice to just be able to splurge on a nice, restaurant every now and then, things like that? So what is it that we do, guys? What we do is we promote products, right, based on our experience and our results. Our company is called Modern Nature, in short, Monat. We've been around for, I believe, 9 years now. And the great part about this is that it is a ground level opportunity. When I tell you we are ground level opportunity, we're only in, I believe now, 10 different countries. But out of all those 10 different countries, all of those, I believe that the four of those, the rest was 10 minus 4. Sorry, I'm like 6 of those countries have only been around for top 2 years. For the most, 2 years out of all those 10 different countries. So right now we're in US, UK, Canada, Ireland, Poland, Lithuania, Spain, France, New Zealand, Australia, right? And then of course we're able to only sell, not actually build a team in the countries of Mexico and Colombia. So actually 12. But when I tell you guys, like out of all those countries, US and Canada, the ones who have been around for 9 years. The rest have been around for much less. Like I am telling you, at least 2 years at tops, right? So when I tell you guys, it is a ground level opportunity. You guys can, grow your clientele, grow your sales team, right? Your affiliate marketing team as well, because this can be an affiliate marketing opportunity or it can be a sales opportunity for you as well. So what we do is we promote the products based on hair care, skincare, wellness, and now we have what we call skincare makeup. It is not just makeup. It is skincare infused makeup, meaning makeup that is not going to clog your pores whatsoever. It is naturally based, no talc, meaning it's not going to, damage your face in the long term. Our eye cream, absolutely love our concealer because it has eye cream formula in it, meaning it's going to moisturize you, it has caffeine to reduce any puffiness, any dark circles in your eyes, things like that, right? So it is amazing. I actually have it on right now and I love it because I feel like I'm not wearing makeup all day long, right? And then of course we have our hair care. Our hair care is very specific to your needs. Again, it works on every single hair type, meaning what works on Glenda's hair is not going to work on mine. It focuses on scalp health. In turn, you're going to have healthy hair overall. And then of course, as well as our skincare, and our hair care is actually considered #1 in the entire world when it comes to luxury hair care. Think about that. Put this into perspective. We are considered #1 luxury hair care brand in the entire world, yet we're only in now 12 different countries being sold as products. Like that's a huge deal. When it comes to skincare, we're at number 12 as well. And then of course, you have the wellness part aspect of this as well. How many times do you guys wash your hair a week? How many times do you wash your face a day? How often are you taking wellness products these days? Right? How often are you putting on makeup? So think about all those times that somebody compliments your hair. Think about all those times that you're, seeing all these influencers online recommending their like to know it. Click on this link, Amazon, all these things. Yeah, sure. People are getting a commission out of it. So why can't you be that person doing that too? You're going to have results with these products as well. The same way you recommend a Starbucks drink, your favorite Sephora sale product, right? You're going to be able to make a commission. What is the difference between a regular affiliate program and the way that we do it is that you're going to have people reordering every single time because there is no saturation at all whatsoever when it comes to our products. They are consumable products that people are going to be using every single day. They run out, they're going to want some more. And the great part about it is that you're not limited to just your local community. You have this extension of so many different people from all around the world that can also purchase these products as well. And the great part about it, they love them. They're going to be able to start sharing them with other people as well. And that's how you get to grow, your community around you. So I don't know if you want to touch in on that, Glenda.
Yeah, I love that. And honestly, I feel like when I started, I was a little bit scared, right? Like I said, because I didn't know anything about the social media world. But I want you guys to think about like just pressing record on your phone whenever you are doing your beauty routine. Just like Angie said, we don't change our lifestyle with these products. You're already washing your hair. Everybody here does. And we're already applying makeup every day. Like honestly, the skincare makeup has been a total game changer because it's something that it's so like effortless. And I mean, I have it on right now. Angie has it on right now. I know that we're all obsessed with it and it just launched a few months ago. So like she said, think about just like sharing things that you love with other people. If other people could do it and we did it having zero experience on social media, why can't you? But that's not the only way that you can do our business, right? Angie was just saying how she was like her teachers, right, of her kids are her customers. So you can do this business also in person and word of mouth. Like it's very simple. Another thing that I really love about our business is that we do not hold any inventory whatsoever. So Monat does everything for us. They package and ship everything to our customers. And like Angie said, we're in 12 different countries. So I have customers that are in different countries and I've never even met in person because Monat does everything for us. So it's an e-commerce business. Everything is online. Once you join, you buy a pack of products that is for your personal use, right? And it's customized for your hair type. And that also comes with your personalized website, which is completely free just by signing up. And like she said, we do everything through there. So you never have to do like any of the the dirty work, I guess you can say. Another thing that I really love about the business is that you're basically, like she said, just swapping out the products. And I already said this, right? You do not change your lifestyle whatsoever. When we started, all we were sharing and recommending was hair care. And I think there was like 8 products back then. Now you have so much more opportunity because we have the hair care, the skincare, the wellness products. Like if you're into fitness, we have the skincare makeup. So you just have so much more opportunity than when we joined. This business is not saturated whatsoever, and you're not too late to join. I thought I was late when I started and I had no idea what I was talking about. There's opportunity here for every single person that's on this call. So that's about it. That's all I had to say, Angie. I don't know if you want to
I
touch up
love
on
that,
anything
guys. We're
else.
gonna give you, and I get it. I was scared too, but all I can say is that I rather try than wonder what if, right? In this business, you make out of it what it is that you want, whether it's $200 a month, $100,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Like your hustle determines your paycheck. And the great thing about it is that we're gonna teach you, we're gonna give you all the systems, all the resources that are gonna help you become successful, right? Whether it's being good at sales, whether it's being good on social media, whether it's being hosting events or whatever it is that you want to do, we're going to teach you, we're going to guide you and mentor you every single step of the way. You are never alone in this business. Like Glenda said, it's a huge, amazing community that everyone's going to hold each other to their highest standards, right? So if you guys are super, have any questions in regards to the business, if you have more specific questions that we didn't answer for you guys, just go ahead and ask the person who invited you on this call. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to give you all the answers that you guys are looking for. But I'm super excited to see you guys on our very next training call. We have a great boot camp coming up, so wouldn't want you guys to miss out on that. Bye.
Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.